The recent wildfires raging across Los Angeles have left a trail of devastation in their wake. The confirmed death toll stands at a grim 25, with 35 individuals still unaccounted for. Among the victims is 84-year-old Ji Feng Joa, a stark reminder of the human cost of this disaster. The largest of the blazes, the Palisades Fire, has consumed a staggering 23,713 acres, leaving a scar on the landscape visible for miles. While firefighters have managed to contain 17% of the inferno, the situation remains critical. The Eaton Fire, another major blaze, has scorched through 14,100 acres, reaching 35% containment. Smaller fires like the 60-acre Auto Fire and the 800-acre Hearst Fire are nearing full containment, offering a glimmer of hope amidst the destruction. However, the respite may be short-lived, as firefighters battled 11 new fire ignitions overnight, a testament to the volatile conditions fueling this disaster. The relentless Santa Ana winds, with gusts expected to reach up to 70 miles per hour, continue to fan the flames. These devil winds, as they are known locally, create a tinderbox environment, making firefighting efforts incredibly challenging. The risk of fire tornadoes, a terrifying phenomenon where fire and wind combine to create whirling infernos, adds another layer of danger to an already perilous situation. Over 100,000 residents have been forced to flee their homes as the flames advance, seeking refuge in shelters and with family outside the fire zones. The scale of displacement is staggering, leaving communities fractured and uncertain about the future. The financial impact of these wildfires is predicted to be enormous. Early estimates from CoreLogic suggest rebuilding costs could reach a staggering $14.8 billion, while AccuWeather's projections soar even higher, to over $250 billion. Beyond the immediate damage to homes and businesses, the fires have crippled essential infrastructure. Power outages have left 50,000 residents in the dark, while damage to sewer and water systems poses significant health risks. The scale of the disaster has necessitated a massive mobilization of firefighting resources. Over 8,000 firefighters are currently battling the blazes, working tirelessly to contain the flames and protect lives and property. They are joined by 1,850 National Guard troops from California, Nevada, and Wyoming, providing crucial support on the ground. The skies above the fire zones are filled with the roar of over 80 aircraft, including military C-130s, dropping water and fire retardant in a desperate attempt to slow the inferno's progress. The distinctive pink fire retardant, a mixture of water, ammonium phosphate and iron oxide, has become a familiar sight, staining the landscape as firefighters attempt to create fire breaks and protect vulnerable structures. The fight against these wildfires is not without its risks. A recent collision between a drone and a firefighting plane, fortunately repaired and returning to service, highlights the dangers faced by those on the front lines. The FBI is currently investigating the incident, underscoring the seriousness of such incidents. The unpredictable nature of the fires, fueled by the Santa Ana winds and dry conditions, makes predicting their path a constant challenge. Firefighters are engaged in a race against time, working to stay ahead of the flames and evacuate residents before it's too late. The use of advanced technology such as real-time fire mapping and weather forecasting is crucial in aiding their efforts. The strain on resources is immense, with firefighters working grueling hours in extremely hazardous conditions. The response to this disaster has extended far beyond the front lines. Communities have come together to support those affected by the wildfires, demonstrating resilience and compassion in the face of tragedy. Donation drives have been organized, collecting essential supplies for evacuees, while volunteers work tirelessly to provide food, water, and comfort to those who have lost everything. The entertainment industry, with its deep roots in Los Angeles, has also stepped up. Netflix and Comcast have pledged a combined $20 million in aid, while musical icons Metallica and Beyoncé have donated $500,000 and $2.5 million respectively. These generous contributions, along with countless others from individuals and organizations, are providing much-needed financial assistance to those struggling to rebuild their lives. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, President Biden has directed federal resources to aid in the disaster relief efforts. This includes covering most of the costs associated with fighting the fires for 180 days and a request for additional congressional funding. FEMA has also stepped in with 40,000 applications for assistance already received, and $8 million distributed to those in need. Governor Newsom has taken action to protect vulnerable residents, enacting a ban on predatory real estate offers in fire-affected areas. Local governments are also implementing measures to expedite the rebuilding process. Mayor Bass, who faced criticism for the timing of an overseas trip during the crisis, has issued an executive order streamlining permitting for rebuilding and temporary housing. As the fires continue to burn, the focus is shifting towards long-term recovery and addressing the underlying factors that contributed to this disaster. The impact of these wildfires extends far beyond the immediate damage. The trauma experienced by those who have lost loved ones, homes, and livelihoods will have lasting effects. The destruction of thousands of acres of land has significant environmental consequences, impacting air quality, water resources, and wildlife habitats. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, requiring a sustained commitment from government agencies, community organizations, and individuals. Rebuilding homes and infrastructure will be a monumental task, demanding significant financial investment and coordinated efforts. Addressing the root causes of these increasingly frequent and intense wildfires is crucial to preventing future tragedies. Climate change, with its impact on temperature and precipitation patterns, is a major contributing factor. The UCLA study highlighting the role of climate change in exacerbating fuel moisture deficits underscores the need for urgent action to mitigate its effects. The LA wildfires serve as a stark reminder of the destructive power of nature and the importance of preparedness, community resilience, and proactive measures to address climate change. As the smoke clears and the flames are eventually extinguished, the long and challenging process of rebuilding lives and restoring the environment will begin. The lessons learned from this disaster must not be forgotten, as we work towards creating a safer and more resilient future for all.